Hello, and welcome to Wild After Dark. I'm your host, Tim Myers. And this is the Shrimpkin. At approximately 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the Minnesota Wild died. Their season came to an abrupt... I know. It's okay. It's okay. I know. We're going to get through this. Okay? The Minnesota Wild died when their season came to an abrupt end when they lost 7-2 to the Winnipeg Jets. All but ending their season. The Wild played so badly that when I got to work this morning, I told everyone at work, if you talk to me, I'm going to head. We had to go see HR. It was a very bad day. But the Minnesota Wild have let up an incredible amount of goals. You think this is funny? Do you think this is funny? We were supposed to be at a Stanley Cup playoff game this year, and no, she's got her whole life to wait for a Stanley Cup. I'm 37. My clock's ticking. I can see why she thinks this is funny. The Minnesota Wild are on a downward slide that I'm not sure is going to end. And it's pretty tough on the whole family. So we will not be reporting any more episodes of Wild After Dark until we see signs of life. The Minnesota Wild are dead. I want to raise my daughter in a world where we score 7 goals a night. I want to raise her in a world where we have defensemen who play defense instead of Gustav Olofsson, who stares into the crowd and looks at hot girls and says, why won't they date me? They're more concerned about playing... I do not want to raise my daughter in a world where we only score 2 goals a night. This is what she does when she's upset. She eats her own socks. You let the Winnipeg Jets score 7 goals. That's not right. That's not how babies deserve to be treated. Babies deserve to be treated better than that. Here, just sit there for a second. Babies need to be treated with respect and care. They need to be nurtured, not just cast aside onto the floor. Oh, I work in advertising, okay? And if I came in and I let 7 goals in, they'd fire me. So why are we not firing you? Well, we are. We're going to do the only thing we can do. We will not broadcast another episode of Wild After Dark until the Wild show signs of life. Isn't that right, Shrimpy? And Shrimpy will not wear a bow until the Wild show some sign of life. We're sad, we're cold, and we're not coming back out here until there's something to be happy about. For Wild After Dark, I'm your host, Tim Myers. This is the Shrimpkin, and as always, good night, Wild fans. Good night forever.